A young girl is determined to create the man of her dreams.
And a group of people looking to settle in a new territory are being hunted by something. Our movie man shows us what new films are coming to the big screen and some re-releases from Disney.
This week, I'll tell you about a few Disney movies being re-released under a different kind of circumstances. Also find out about a thriller that plunges you into the unknown. But first, we begin with a movie that revisits a classic, but with a modern twist.
Lisa! Does he have more of a basketball bod or a football bod?
He doesn't play sports. I tend to his grave.
I talked to him.
I wish I was with you.
That's really weird, Lisa.
From the mind of Diablo Cody comes Lisa Frankenstein. Obviously inspired by Mary Shelley's 1818 novel, Lisa Frankenstein follows a teenage goth girl portrayed by Katherine Newton. She reanimates a Victorian-era corpse who is played by Cole Sprouse. Now, she works to make him the man of her dreams. The film was directed by Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter. Diablo Cody says she's always been fascinated by the Frankenstein story.
When I was growing up in the 80s, there were some sort of modern takes on the Frankenstein story, like Weird Science, but they always seem to be told from the male perspective. You know, what if a man could create, you know, the perfect woman? And I think even as a little girl, I thought to myself, okay, well, what would the female version be?
Lisa Frankenstein is rated PG-13. Six starved migrants settle on a bleak, frozen landscape 45,000 years ago after a terrifying sea trip in a movie called Out of Darkness. Finding refuge in a remote mountain caverns before temperatures drop is a race against time and uncertainty. After sunset, doubts and primordial superstitions turn hostile wildlife into something more terrifying. This ragged group must find refuge before unknown enemies in the darkness appear. They fear both elements and otherworldly forces. Out of Darkness is rated R. And there are some exciting releases you won't want to miss.
I've been having dreams about a girl on Arrakis. I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories, but everything important happens when we're awake.
You can see Dune Part 1 in select theaters. The studio wants to refresh your memory a bit in anticipation of the release of Dune Part 2, and that will be March the 1st. In an interesting strategy, Disney is planning on releasing theatrically 3 movies that had to be moved to Disney Plus because of the pandemic. Now, one was released just a few weeks ago. It's the very good animated movie called Soul. But coming up this weekend, you can catch Turning Red, and then Luca will get a theatrical run starting March 22nd. I'm Dino Lalli.